The Sign of the Times, episode 657, from an undisclosed crashed aeroplane. A crashed aeroplane crashed and destroyed like the week we've had. What a horrible, for the people of all the snaps. There's Chicken Bob and Chicken Ron. They've had a rough one as well. They sure have. There is a t-shirt of JB Moonshine. You can get shirts like these and send JB Moonshine some cash, and then he can get all his tires fixed there in Chehalis. He gets a flat one every time he goes through town. There's a map of the Point Defiant Zoo. If you ever need to look something up in Point Defiant Zoo, you can get a map like that and look around. Like, let's say you needed to find the Plaza Cafe. Let's say you needed a hot dog. You could go right there and find it. Demon and Bunny Coffee, a delicious, delicious coffee. Book I got for QT out of a little free library, The Winner's Circle, 10 years of award-winning homebrew recipes. He's going to be very excited. He was supposed to get it today, but issues came up. He can't get it today, but perhaps on the birthday of Kirk Frazis, he'll get it. Book I'm good to start reading, The Last Enforcer by Charles Oakley. He got pretty rough at times. So players today would see Charles Oakley coming and they'd run the other way probably. Jakari Frost autograph photo. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube you may be watching right now. Right now you probably are watching. Hopefully you'll all subscribe, because otherwise Stompin' Steve gets his sneezy head. He'll be walking around chewing all over his brand new Star Wars blanket game, which I'm sure he plays on a nightly basis. The X-Wers can follow me, but not literally, much like Stompin' Steve does, much like Sharping Stevie Jonak does. They both do, but Sharping's not in that plane right there in a mangled heap. Although, how could you tell, really? Newer CAC program. Not as new of a CAC program. Older RWA player. Too bad he's not a single solitary good in the whole entire bunch, but two of them have a son that turns 9 as I'm recording this right now, hopefully with a gift he got in the mail. Hopefully the post office didn't fail again, but probably they did. Another proud member, Casey Carlisle. Back when CaseyCarlisle.com was going, you could get some of those. Those are popular this time of year. A bunch of people probably got those. Those probably made good gifts. A lot of people on Santa Lucia Day handed those out. Christmas gifts were plentiful. If you needed something for QT. If you needed something for Short Sleeve Samson. If you were old enough. Hanukkah gifts. Maybe for our cousin, J.D. Masson. Or her cousin, Old Thumbs Up Lance Team. There's your Uncle Paul with his niece. Paul and the rest of the street show. Paul and the Wonderful Zach. Paul and his former buddy, Al John Winner. I got a picture of the late Kevin Sullivan. Picture of old Ken Hamlin throwing a rock through the McDonald's. I got a picture of Seymour Stein, who's probably in the ring right this very second as I speak, right here and now. He's probably in the ring right now, defending the integrity of the gouged fans against an evildoer, perhaps even Sheik Admir. But this week, it's a hectic week. Somebody stole the shooter shoes of Old Thumbs Up Lance Dean that was sent to Marcus Fine to add to his reused collection. Stole them like the thief in the night. Marcus Fine's like, hey, could I get my package back? They're like, we have no idea what you're talking about, even though there's photographic proof of us getting the box here. Someone's just walking around pretending they're Old Thumbs Up Lance Dean, saying, Lance Dean has left the scene. And they run into the kitchen, they come back, here I am, I'm back. I don't know what they're doing. But also, blogtalkradio.com apparently going to send us out with a whimper, not a bang, because every single time they say their problem is fixed, we're good to go for the rest of the time they're in business now, boy. Same exact thing happened. So we're going to presume they're just done. We're in the process of switching over to a new provider. We'll have details soon. Ink isn't dried on anything yet, but keep eyes and ears peeled for that information. So Sunday, Apparently no show. We were going to have Reese Maddox on, but we'll reschedule him. He's probably busy at Reality of Wrestling anyway. Monday, looking pretty free. Tuesday's wide open. Wednesday, not much. Thursday, I'm going to beeline to Portland for Pacific North Death. Nick Manowal is going to be there. I'm going to be excited to see Nick Manowal. Possibly X's own Jess Knees Bees will be there, but I don't know that for sure. Maybe she will be. I'll just casually watch Nick Manowal, casually watch that show and call the action. Friday, apparently not as much going on as what normally would be. But to review, Blog Talk screwed up. Someone stole Marcus's fine ring used collection right out of his grip. He was nearly a proud owner of a pair of Lansing shooters autographed specifically to him, and now someone's just using them as slippers around the house apparently. Saying, I don't know what you're talking about, Marcus Fine. By the way, how do my new shoes look? And they look pretty good probably. But that's the way that went. Chicken Bob was for words. He couldn't believe it. But Sunday to review. It's free now. Monday's pretty open. Tuesday's wide open. Wednesday not much. Thursday I'll swing down and watch this Pacific North Death show with Nick Manowal there. They got Nick Manowal, then they got me. Nick Manowal, of course, a former The Sign of the Times 24/7 YouTube Heritage Heavyweight Champion. He definitely was. Friday, not too much going on now apparently. Well, pretty much episode 657